Is that time of the year again, and that is Saint Maud, the first brand new A24 film by Rose Glass, and this is her first feature debut. And this movie is about a very lonely girl named Maud, and she takes the job of a caretaker of this dying woman. She is also a very religious fanatic, and during this time taking care of this woman, she believes this is her job or her duty from God to save this woman's soul. During her trial, her faith and beliefs are tested, which results in very disturbing, beautifully shot drama. The biggest benefit I have for Saint Maud is the atmosphere. It is cold, it is dark, and it is lonely as well. You get a sense of how Maud feels around her surroundings. She even narrates in her head and has perspective of the city she lives in or perspective around the people she's around, even the person that she's taking care of. It is also very well framed. I love almost every single shot of this movie. The cinematography by Ben Forsman is beautiful, very well framed, and easily thought out. The most disturbing parts is when Maud feels very low with her connection with God, and it results to her hurting herself. The sound design gets way too good because I find myself a little eerie sometimes watching these scenes. She'd be picking at a scab and I'm like, no, don't you dare do it. And if you've seen the trailer, you know she does a certain thing to her feet. And again, the sound design makes it sound way more disturbing and way more worse. The imagery also tells the story very well. You can tell when Maud is happy when she's fulfilling God's wishes, and then you can tell how sad and depressed she is when she kind of is on the rocky relationship with God. They dive deep into her background story, and she felt like God was the only way for this new life. Her past is kind of sketchy, but also horrific at the same time. So you kind of feel how this character is tragic, and you can see why she sees her salvation as the only companion she needs. I did like Maud's connection with the character Amanda. Both are getting along, the chemistry is really well, and when they're not getting along, the chemistry is also well in that. You can feel the conflict, but yet you can also feel the real connection between them. There's only 1-2 flaws I have with this film. The transition from the second act to the third act was very abrupt and very fast. Thankfully though, we still get her ambitions and we still get her goals. I did like how they bring the heavenly and the dark aspect of God. I do like how the story is told in Maud's perspective. Whatever shots that look paranormal, it's all in her head, or how she feels, or how her connection is with her faith. The movie is only a little over an hour and 20 minutes, and I felt like this stretch was good enough. Minus some fixes, Saint Maud is a really good movie, and I highly recommend it. And again, A24 knocks it out of the park. Definitely recommend this one. I am going to give it an 8 out of 10. Overall, Rose Glass, the next time you make a feature, I am there for you. You made a really good first impression on me, and you have me on your next movie. That'll do it for this A24. You know what to do. If you believe, have faith, subscribe, notification. Okay, I'm not being religious, but you can always do those things.